Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Heraclion, Greece. This is the FIBA U20 European Championship. It's semifinals day, and the first semifinal we're going to be watching is Belgium against Israel. This game tipping off here 6:30 p.m. local time, and Greece will be following at 9 p.m. They will be taking on France. As is always the case, the Under-20 European Championships providing a glimpse at the best young players in Europe. Certainly a lot of them that play for leading countries. They make it this far, and let's see how far they can go. Can they make it to the podium? Well, how many people expected Belgium to be in this position, and how many pundits predicted Israel? I dare say not that many. But these two teams certainly have been worth the price of admission, especially of late. The Belgium come from behind win against Lithuania, down 17 points at halftime, to come all the way back and win that game. That was something else. And meanwhile, Israel, since upsetting Spain, have been on a roll. They upset Spain a few days ago, then they followed that up with a big win over Germany. This is an Israel team that believes it can go all the way. Of course, you go back and you look at the history of this competition, and you can see some success for Israel. They have not just been here making up the numbers. This is a country that comes out and they can win it. Well, they won it in 2019 when they hosted this event in Israel. They won it in 2018, again when they played in Germany, in Chemnitz. And meanwhile, Belgium, this is uncharted territory for them. They have yet to win. They've still got to get a couple of wins before they win this title. But you look at Belgium, and you go all the way back, and they have not reached the podium of the Under-20 European Championship Division A. So this is a big opportunity for them, for Belgian basketball. And, well, who starts favorites today? I've got my ideas, but I'm going to keep it close. I think this is a great, gifted Belgium team. I think that their opponents tonight, Israel, are very talented as well, very crafty, and it's gonna be a tight one. One thing that you definitely know about this Belgium team is if you get on top of them, you better put them away, because they're capable of coming back to win. So, great game of basketball coming right up, but before that, we're going to have a pause for the playing of the national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up if you can for the national anthems of the teams. Israel.
Well, it's already been quite a year for Belgian basketball, quite a summer. The Belgium team won the FIBA Women's Eurobasket 2023. That was played in Israel, in Tel Aviv, and also Slovenia. The final round was in Slovenia, and still some champagne to be mopped up from the floor in Ljubljana from the celebrations from Belgium from that one. And they would love to add another spot on the podium, perhaps a title from this great event. You see the referees lining up today for today's game. Marius Tiulin from Romania, the crew chief, Benyamo Manuel Attard from Italy, and Mehmet Sahin from Turkey. Daniel Wolf, certainly an MVP candidate in this Under-20 European Championship. Yuval Levin, who was terrific in that last game. Ariel Isaac, Ron Zipper, how about him? Boy, he was sensational against Germany. And Noam Yakov, who needs no introduction. He has been terrific as well. And some very good players coming off the bench. But you see those guys eating up the lion's shares of the minutes for Israel. For Belgium, Sean Poudet, Joppe Menes, Thies de Ridder, Siebe Ledegen, and Xander Pintelen, in the starting five. And they all have their moments. Swath, Di Maria, De Wild, Messia Dio, Vestarete, who was excellent in the last game, as was Belolo Katuala. Israel are led by that man right there, Elad Hassan. And the Belgium coach, Steven Ivens, used to be a point guard himself. And whatever he said at halftime against Lithuania, that halftime team talk, if it was indeed, whatever he said the right thing, because he turned that Belgian machine around. They were going nowhere fast. They were crashing out of the tournament in the quarterfinals against Lithuania, trailing by 17 points, and led by Thies de Ridder. They came back and won the game. De Ridder even fouled out with 5 minutes remaining, but Belgium were just so good, such a complete team effort, that they saw off a very good Lithuania team that really was quite stunned to lose in that game. And really what happens in tournaments like this, Israel's a great example. You don't necessarily have to play your best basketball the first couple of days, the first 3 days, but you need to keep getting better. And really, in many respects, maybe you don't want to peak at the start, but kind of start peaking at this time. Well, they had no choice but to come out and play well against Spain in the round of 16, which they did. They came out, and I won't say they won comfortably, but it was a solid win. And Belgium, meanwhile, they seem to have just shifted into a higher gear by beating Lithuania in the fashion that they did. The big come-from-behind victory. That'll be the game that everybody's talking about after this tournament, obviously, if Belgium go on to get to the podium. Well, they're going to jump it again. Well, good early evening, everybody, from Heraklion, Crete, here in Greece. FIBA U20 European Championship semifinal is underway between Israel and the dark uniforms and attacking the basket to the left, and Belgium, who are wearing the white. And Israel getting their hands up on defense. Israel's quickness can cause a lot of problems. Here's Pentalin. Jope Menace. Oh, goes right down the lane and dunks it with two hands. Daniel Wolf missing with his first attempt, been one of the best players in this competition. Rising sophomore at Yale, where he plays for the Bulldogs. Boade, his pass into the paint, knocked away. Here comes Yakov. Oh. And his pass not controlled by Levin. Well, you see all the great players that turn out for their senior national teams. Most of them go through the youth ranks of these programs. Pentalin hits a three-pointer. And just like he did against Lithuania, he starts hot. Yakov into the paint. And indeed, Pentalin got over a little too late. So it was not Yakov. In fact, it was Zipper. Excuse me. Zipper was the real star the other day. Big star against Germany. And scores his team's first 2 points. Getting down and missing Belgium's number 13, Ledegen. There's Noam Yakov. Spins. Gets deep. And, oh, what a terrific get by Levin, but then missed the putback. De Ridder was fortunate to get out of trouble there because Israel were on him like white on rice. Poede. Sean Poede's bounce pass knocked away. Step back, Zipper missing. Ledegen takes the bump. Poede, skip pass over to Jope Menace. And Menace is rather menacing today. He's got 4 points. He had the opening dunk. And now he showed his jump shot. Wolf down low, and Zipper gets the 2 points. He goes to 4. So Thies de Ridder's going to come out. He fouled out the other day in the quarterfinal, but this, I think he's taken a knock on his hand or something. So Maxime Belolo Katuala comes in. And he was, Belolo Katulawa was the player that came in and really helped steady the ship when de Ridder went out with 5 fouls. Oh, nice pass. Oh, the finish wasn't there, though, from Ledegan. It was on a platter. Zipper feeling confident, letting it fly. Ball goes over the backboard. Another turnover. 2-on-1 break. 11. And that's one thing that Belgium simply cannot afford to do is turn the ball over against Israel and allow them to have easy buckets. Pentalon takes it deep and loses it out of bounds. So turnover after turnover after turnover. Belgium have turned it over 4 times. And the game is not even 5 minutes old. Yakov explodes, hands it off to Levin. Poede back to Belolo. Belolo Katuala missing everything. Now Wolf. Good face-up shooter. Also a good passer. Isaac missing that time. Menace. Belgium looking a little uncertain on offense right now. Joppe Menace. And he was short. Again, quickly into transition. Are you kidding me? Noam Yakov going to town. Look at this. Can't slow him down. Scanning that barcode to get live stats and more. It'll take you to the tournament website. So Belgium had the bright start, but Israel with the quick hands forced some turnovers, and that has led to a timeout. Di Maria has checked in for the point guard role, and now the whistle blows. They have not started the shot clock, so they're going to remind the scorers table they got to start the shot clock. So they take 5 seconds off the shot clock, and Belgium looking to stop the rot here against Israel. Di Maria takes it deep. Well, they had the shot. Daniel Wolf rebounds and runs. Hands it off. Yakov. Levin. Good hands by Ledegin. Oh boy, they had the shot they wanted, Isaac, and he missed the layup. Forte comes into the game for the first time. Comes in for Zipper. Di Maria, and another turnover for Belgium. And right now, Belgium are shooting themselves in the foot. So no Tis de Ritter back yet. Here is a good rebound by Jope Menes. Well, Pentalon would like to take that shot every time. He's going to get it down low to Balolo Katuala, who's blocked but also fouled. And you're struggling a little bit on offense, so get a good high percentage shot, or as Belgium international Retin Obasohan says, get your feet wet. Get in that paint, go to work, something good is going to happen. Just one of two for Balolo Katuala. Here's what he does, folks. Wolf, he is a good shooter. He might be the best shooter on that floor right now. Pentalon. Well, Israel knows that he likes to launch it. They disrupted that shot a little bit. Here's another chance for Israel. The pass, beautiful. Forte now on the baseline. Yakov just explodes. Pass, but Belgium get the recovery. Pentalon gets the block. And a push has been called on Balolo Katuala. Look at Pentalon. Good recovery by him. But then in the scrap, the foul is called on Balolo Katuala. Well, Belgium might consider themselves fortunate there, because Yoav Berman, with a little pump fake, could have gotten to the line for a three-point play. As it is, Israel go up by 6. Oh, that's a travel. Oh, now they're going to change the call. So there are two referees making different calls, and one of them was saying there was a blocking foul, and that is going to put Ledeggen on the line. Belgium were due for a little bit of good luck there. So now they're saying he was not a shooting foul, it was a blocking foul. Which looks about right. So Belgium instead are just going to inbound the basketball, which they do to Balolo Katuala, and he misses the layup. And the ball got wedged between the rim and the backboard on the layup attempt. You don't see that very often. So the jump ball possession arrow keeps the ball at this end for Belgium. Let's get past Menace over to Di Maria. Di Maria wide open. Oh, look at the putback jam. Are you kidding me? Ledeggen. Nobody boxed out, number 13. Now Israel take it deep, and now it's back out. Yakov out to Wolf. And this time he misses everything, but the ball falls to Israel. You see Adio gets the rebound. You never know how a play like that can change a game, change a team's fortunes. Belgium were looking for something, a jolt. And that dunk was like a shot of adrenaline. Di Maria, though, has it knocked away by Wolf. And another turnover and another bucket for Israel. Well, that has to be a little bit embarrassing having your pocket picked by a center if you're the point guard. And now the travel on Ledeggen. And again, the turnover bug has just been biting away at Belgium. Vistorete has been terrific. Definitely a playmaker. Israel getting Avner Dror in the game. And Yakov drives right in and scores. Final seconds ticking off the clock here in the first quarter. Di Maria for three. And sighs of relief being breathed over there on that Belgian bench. Yakov fouled while attempting a three. Took away his landing space. You have to be able to get a hand in the face of the shooter without fouling him. So very good development for Greece. They're going to look and see if he was shooting a three or did he have his foot on the line. Looks like he's behind the line. Oh, from there, I'm not sure. Oh, 2 free throws. Well, Yakov's strength, I think, is more driving to the basket. You know, you could even risk giving away a jump shot to him make one before you really go out and guard him. But even then, get a hand up. Certainly don't have to foul him. He misses the first and the second. So missed opportunity. And that was a long last second and a half. So 1 quarter is in the books. Israel lead 19-14. So you see the shooting numbers, just 1-3 for Israel, but 7 of 12 inside the arc. Belgium, meanwhile, struggling mainly with turnovers. Each team with 10 rebounds, 1 more assist for the Israelis, and the 7 turnovers have been telling. Second quarter under action. Notice De Ridder out. He pulled himself out of the game. Looked like he had a hand injury. We don't know what his situation is in terms of coming back. Zipper missing with the 3. I tell you, Israel is so tough when they put the ball on the deck and go to the basket. I think I would do that every time until Belgium can stop them. Dios. Dror takes it deep. Dios. Israel quick to the basketball. And Balolo Catualo with the rebound. Di Maria fouled by Daniel Goite. Oh, shaking and baking from Dio. Great move, and I thought he was going to make it, but Dio couldn't get it to fall. Zipper Misses everything. First right, they couldn't rebound it. Tintalon comes back into the game. Oh no, excuse me, it's Grimon Prez. Three-pointer. And finally, Belgium get the basketball back. Oh, goodness gracious, are you kidding me? A third ferocious dunk from Belgium in this game. And Messia Dio was not going to be denied. Oh my. We have seen some highlight reel plays from these young Belgian Lions. Here's Messia Dio looking like he wants to take matters into his own hands. And he was kind of bumped by Dror, so all of a sudden Messia Dio, it's almost like the coach has said, you know you're good. Stop messing around, go out and play. So Levin coming back in for Israel. Well, this guy has been unbelievable with his dunking. He misses this free throw. Belgium. Suddenly the points drying up for Israel a little bit here. Ledegan. Bounce pass. Wolf not able to finish. And Belgium now in danger of, or rather with a chance to take the lead if they can knock down a three. And you can see the hold. Puede comes back into the game. Sean Puede and Noam Yakov also back in. Well, Yakov is a danger. Look at that. Just the fact that he goes for the steal kind of speeds the game up and forces Belgium, or contributes to Belgium, turning the basketball over again. 9 turnovers. So the foul is going to put Levin on the line. Dio takes it. You can feel the momentum swinging with Noam Yaakov back in the game for Israel. Look at this, the drive. Oh, what a finish that was. That's about as good a finish as you're going to see from Daniel Goite. Dio. Well, great talent, but it needs to happen within the framework of the team. Dio. He is tantalizing. Puede avoids the foul, takes it all the way. Dio goes in for the putback, doesn't get there. Israel hustle down the floor. Look at the pass. Terrific play, saving it inbounds. Boy, aren't Israel fun to watch. Goite, over the shoulder pass to Wolf. He gets blocked as he goes up and nevertheless makes the shot. And Israel, who saw their lead cut to just 2 points, now have raced back into an 8-point lead. Timeout called by Belgium. So Belgium looking to get their mojo back here against Israel, who are just a different team when they've got Noam Yaakov on the court. Just such a great floor general. Puede comes out. And when Belgium start putting up shots quickly, not passing the ball around, making the Israel defense work, they don't look nearly as dangerous. And suddenly they trail by 8. And the good news is, I know the good news is not. I thought DeRitter was out, but he's not back out there. Here's a turnaround from Wolf. Naturalized from Illinois. Menace. Raymond Perez thought about launching it. Pentolin is a good shooter, yep. Out of all, forget what I said when it comes to Pentolin. If he's open, he needs to shoot it. That's how good he is. He is lights out. And likewise, Isaac missing that shot, that 3 for Israel. You're having so much success driving. Goite reaches in and fouls Jope Menace, who's been really good. Xander Pentolin, though, is just surprising to me. He only averages 9.2 points per game, but against Lithuania, he was, in the first half, just didn't miss. Came out shooting it. Plays for Dario Georgia at Ostend. You know, I say that Pentland should have the green light to shoot whenever he wants to, but he hasn't shot it that well in this tournament. It was only the last game against Israel really where he shot 50% or better when he hit 2 of 4 from deep. But he hit his other 3 shots from the floor and finished 5 of 7. He did hit a couple of 3-pointers against Israel in the group phase. The game that Belgium obviously won. And they deny. Belgium cruised to a 70-54 win over Israel on July 10th. The last group phase game, and at that point, it didn't look like Israel's prospects were that bright. But all the teams advanced to the round of 16, and that's when they upset Spain. Jope Menes did not get the rebound, and then Wolf missed a couple underneath the basket. Pentland spins, puts it up, misses everything. Gremon Prez just put it right back up. Pentland did have 12 points and 15 rebounds in the first meeting between these two teams. Boy, what a tough finish. Unbelievable from Noam Yakov. That is a terrific finish. Ledegan makes the 3. I think Yakov is the best player on the court today for Israel. Here is another 3. It doesn't drop, but Wolf is there for the putback. What Israel are hoping is that they have the lead going to the fourth quarter, unlike in the first meeting. It was a tight game. They only trailed by 4 points going to the fourth quarter, and that's when they were outscored 18-6 and had that decisive loss. But, I mean, you know, final score lines are not necessarily indicative of the game. So, great recovery from Wolf. And foul called on Belgium, boxing out for position. And I guess in a sense, they're kind of fortunate that Israel are missing some open threes. Because otherwise it could be a different story right now. This deficit could be much greater. Israel just 1 of 12 from 3-point range, and they have missed some open looks. Zipper lets it fly again. He misses another one. But they are getting the long rebound, so it doesn't really matter if they're missing because they're getting it back. Here's Zipper again. This time he drives. Zipper gets it back, and the extra effort from Wolf. And Israel go up 31-23. What a beautiful finish, high off the glass. Ledegan. And I suppose really with De Ridder out, you're missing a lot of rebounds for Belgium. So everybody else has to crash the boards. He's the leading rebounder, 10.4 per game. Oh, nice handoff. Wolf, they're fortunate Wolf as well hasn't shot it well inside today. Here he is again, Ledegan. He had the open look. Probably not a bad take. 10 of Israel's 26 rebounds coming on the offensive glass. That has been a real problem for Belgium. So timeout on the court. Israel looking formidable right now. Remember, we have seen Belgium in the last game, the quarterfinal, make adjustments at halftime and come out with a very different look. The big question is, will the man that led them in the second half in that win over Lithuania, De Ridder, be available? It certainly doesn't look like it right now. Final seconds ticking off the clock in the first half. Israel looking to take a little bit of momentum to halftime. Three-pointer not there. Nobody follow. Oh, boy. Can you believe it? Belgium just so fortunate there. Gave away another offensive rebound. They should feel fortunate to be down by just 6 points at halftime. Israel on top, 31-25 against Belgium at the break. Well, they need some more of that magic from the halftime team talk like we had in the last game for Belgium. Right now, Israel just 1 of 15. Imagine if they'd made some of their threes. This would be a very different story. Israel out-rebounding Belgium 26-21. See the top scorers for each team.
Unique character. Unique chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
You win for all.
character. You need chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
You win for all.
"20 minutes away before deciding or discovering who is going to be in the final of the FIBA U20 European Championship. Of course, the loser of this game will go into the third place game. The winner of this game will face the winner of the next semifinal between France and Greece. And Greece played some inspirational basketball the other night to come from behind and beat Turkey. Don't write off the Greeks against France, although France, you have to say, from a talent and athletic standpoint, just looked awesome at times in this tournament, leading the biggest scoring team in the tournament. But there's no substitute for passion, determination, intensity, and Greece has that in abundance. So we shall see. We've seen the good and the bad and the ugly in this game, really from both teams. You know, again, if Israel can start shooting the basketball better, the thing that really surprises me, the difference between the first game between these two teams in the group phase, is how well Israel have rebounded the basketball. They were absolutely drilled on the boards in the first meeting. 54-39. So they're out rebounding Belgium right now. Second half action is underway. 31-25. Belgium starting with possession. And looks like there's no de Ridder. So Pentalon gets it down low and scores. So Isaac with the foul. And Pentalon misses. So another attempt for Pentalon from the line. And he does make it. He hasn't shot free throws well at all in this tournament. Well, he was perfect against Italy, 3 of 3. And then he was just 2 of 5 against Estonia in the round of 16. He missed his only free throw against Lithuania. So he came into this shooting 5 of 9, but he makes that, so it's a 3-point game. But Israel just go right down the gut. And Yakov does Noam Yakov things. Drives in and scores with the layup. And he has been their MVP today. No question about it. Lucia Dio, feet set. I don't think that can be the number one option for Belgium right now. We just saw them drive and score. Here's Wolf taking it down low. Oh, wow. That is a crazy finish. Ledegan, his progress stopped by Zipper. Belgium need to find a way to the basket. Here they are. And, well, good recovery by Israel. Pouede looked like he was going to put the ball up. And Yakov was able to get the block. Israel know very well what this Belgium team can do. Not only did they lose, but they know that they came from behind to beat Lithuania. Lucia Dio catches, goes up, and dunks it. Hey, that's where he belongs, in my opinion. I know he can shoot the three, but right now they need him taking over down low. He can do some things, especially with de Ridder out of the game. And Levin, great catch by Levin, and then great wherewithal to throw the basketball off of Puade. A terrific play by Yuval Levin. Zipper goes left, puts it up and scores. Well, the threes haven't fallen for him today, but he looked good on the drive. Puade has been shaky. He has not won the guard battle today. He actually was taken out of the game in the first quarter and replaced by Di Maria because having some issues with just running the team and turnovers, and you wonder if Belgium might bring him out of the game again because that Israel defense is gambling, and he's not looking very certain. Puade has 3 turnovers, no points, 0 for 3 from the floor. He does have 4 assists. Here's Pentalon. Has him knocked away. Off to the races, Israel. And that has been the name of the game, folks. Turnovers and points off turnovers. Nine points, the advantage. Dio, bounce pass, beautiful play. Pentalon not able to score. Great defense by Wolf, and everything is going Israel's way right now. They have their biggest lead of the game. They have a take no prisoners approach. They want to get on top of this Belgium team and not let them come up for air. Oh, beautiful handoff by Yokov. And you have to say that injuries are part of the game, and without De Ridder, well, other players have to step up. That's just the nature of the game, but you're losing your MVP candidate. That is not a good development for Belgium. They've hardly had him at all today. Just feels like Israel playing a little bit faster. Look at that, Wolf already with a double-double, and doesn't feel like he's had that great of an impact on the game. Yet there he is, 13 and 11. Ledegan, see if Belgium can get anything going. Menace tried to, instead of taking the runner, tried to make the pass. Wasn't there. And that first meeting, Israel just feels like they've been able to figure a lot of things out against Belgium, and they've made adjustments. So Belgium going even deeper to their bench now to try to find some solutions. Bringing in Vic de Wild. Wolf in the paint, misses everything. Victor Wild's played in 3 games, averaged 3.4 minutes per game, but coach is looking for somebody to turn this thing around. Pentelen for 3. Victor Wild crashing the boards, but here comes Yakov. He just gets in, lays it up and in. Israel's biggest lead, now 13 points. And you really don't see a way back for Belgium if they can't play better defense, get back in transition defense, stop turning it over. Got to find something here. Here's Victor Wild from 3. Wolf and Israel smelling the final right now. You can just see it. The only thing going in Belgium's favor right now is they've got 15 minutes to turn this thing around, but they've got to show something. Look at this! And they give away the two-handed jam. Isaac. Belgium unraveling. You see Adio goes up, and Victor Wild gets the loose ball. Israel's hands just so quick, so good. Look at that ball handling from Wolf. All the way in and gets the trip to the free throw line. Well, for a 7-footer, he handles it pretty well. I saw somebody send a message out about him the other day calling him Baby Jokic. "16 points. And really, as impactful as Yakov is on this game, all Wolf does is just continue to put up double-doubles. 15 points, 15 rebounds. Yakov has 10 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. After today, if they win this game, those two might be assured of spots on the All-Star 5 the way they've been playing. And don't forget how good Levin is. He's been terrific as well. First semifinal that Belgium have ever played in an under-20 European Championship. And you do feel for them the fact that De Ridder not able to play their best player, their MVP candidate. But that's just the nature of sports. You have to cope with the disappointments. You got to bounce back. There's Pentelen getting the offensive rebound and putback, making it a 15-point game. Got to play possession by possession. But you got to start winning in the departments, the rebounding, the turnover department. Look at this. Israel putting on a clinic. 11. You'd never know that Belgium won the first meeting by 16 points in this very under-20 European Championship. Koide over to De Wild, gets blocked. And you know, Israel are loving it right now, so much so that even when they turn it over, they can smile. That was De Wild. So he's come out of the game. So we saw Balolo Katuwala early on, and Messiah Dio is the one that's getting all the minutes now on that low post. 49-32, Israel on top. Not only set to avenge the earlier defeat in this tournament, but to get to the final, more importantly. They know they're on the podium if they win today. That in and of itself guarantees a great result for this tournament. Helps that you can finish bottom of your group in the under 20 European Championship in the group phase and advance to the round of 16. But those are the rules, you know them beforehand. And effectively, I was telling you, you got two different tournaments. You got a tournament to get going, to find your rhythm. But then there comes a time when you got to really start playing your best basketball. And that's the knockout round. And that's when Israel have been really good. They've defeated Spain, they defeated Germany, and here they are threatening, well, not just threatening, well on top of Belgium, 49-32. Just less than 13 minutes away from reaching the final. Belgium are going to have to do something special here. See, Dio gets in. Belgium crashing the boards. Israel always ready to counterattack quickly. And Daniel Wolf is the real deal, folks. Belgium just unraveling. Yakov spins. Isaac fades. If you're Belgium right now, you just want to see any form of execution and a basket. And a lot of it really has been reduced to Messiah Dio going one-on-one. And when it rains, it pours for Belgium. You're down 19 points. You can't afford to be missing free throws. He does make the second. Boy, it's just like making it look easy right now, feeding the low post to Wolf, and he's having a monster game. Di Maria misses. Wolf with 17 points, 18 rebounds right now. Wolf's missing with the jump shot. And you could just see right now Belgium just don't have any answers. And it's full marks. Full marks to this Israeli team. They're just taking it to them. Playing hard, still up 20 points and still playing with a sense of urgency. Yako showing why he was able to represent Israel in some of the European qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Played a very good game against Slovenia, in Slovenia. He came in averaging 14.2 points, 8.4 assists, 4.4 rebounds in this game, or in this tournament. See you, Dio. Well, this one, the help comes. In that situation, it's not that bad of a decision by Messia Dio because he's got one-on-one coverage, and he can beat Dror to get to the line. But if he doesn't make the free throws, it's not going to matter. Elad Hassan still coaching away over there in that Israel bench. Look at that. You can not going to count it. You can say the Oh, they call that an offensive foul. Oh no, they called the foul before. No, they called traveling. Excuse me. And Messia Dio gets it off just in time, but it's not good. But just an awful quarter for Belgium. Outscored 23-8. Israel closing in on a spot in the final. Belgium in need of a miracle at this stage. 54-33. Israel on top of Belgium. 10 minutes remaining. Israel blowing out Belgium. And again, look at that 1 of 17 from deep. Still out rebounding Belgium. That will be the frustrating aspect for Belgium, although they don't have De Ridder because of injury. He's their top rebounder. Fourth quarter action underway. Israel on top by 21 points here against Belgium. Semifinal of the FIBA U20 European Championship. France taking on Greece in the second semifinal. And another excellent drive. Zipper. It's so good, we're going to show you again. Offensive foul. Well, if you are Israel and you get to the final, you're wondering who would you rather face? And I suppose the answer is Greece, because you would be playing the home team. See Swolfs, Di Maria, Misiadio, Verstraete, and Grimon Perez on the court for Belgium right now. But probably just from a talent standpoint, you think there's going to be more NBA picks in that France roster? Ball goes out of bounds, and Israel's still playing hard despite being up by such a large margin. Three-point attempt is good. Well, the threes haven't fallen. Just imagine if they had. This would be a really ugly score. And Israel just turning on the afterburners right now. Some of the guys coming off the bench, they want to make the most of their minutes. And boy, there's no telling how big a margin this can be, because Belgium just having an almighty struggle right now putting the ball in the basket. You know that Israel have that good crowd that's come to support them, so it makes a huge difference. But imagine you go back and you remember how Israel were looking early in this tournament, and it did not look like this was possible. Yes, they did have the opening win against Turkey, so that showed some potential. but then they fell by 16 to Italy, and then they fell by 16 to this very Belgium team. So they were 1-2, but they flipped the switch against Spain, winning 59-52, handing Spain their first loss, sending them crashing out of the tournament. They then beat Germany 75-64, and here they are now just running Belgium out of the gym, albeit Belgium without De Ridder. Oh, nice play. And Swalfs has to be able to finish that shot. Harrell for three. Another one. And the celebration is on for Israel at 62-33, just cruising towards an appearance in the Under-20 European Championship final. And you can only be happy for them because they have come out and really worked hard today. You almost wonder if you might see some more Israeli fans hopping on a plane today to come out and support the team tomorrow. Di Maria stops and pops. Well, we saw that stat averaging more than 70 points per game. This is just not the Belgium team that we've seen at all in this tournament. And I can only imagine that the coach said during that timeout, hey guys, come on. There's one thing that you can do, that you can control, and that is how hard you play. How hard, execute the game plan. Swalf drives in, much nicer. Grimon Perez goes up, and he's either got to learn to shoot the ball high off the glass or go up strong and get the foul. See a Dio. Lucio Diaz, 2.04 meters in height. That's 6 feet 8 inches, but he looks a lot bigger. I think his wingspan must be pretty big. So the Wild checks back in the game. Even is just sitting down, knows there's no way back from this. Long three, it's good. So Di Maria adds to his tally. Good defense from Grimon Perez. Good job, Verstraete, avoiding the turnover. Here's the Wild. He gets hit while he goes up. And he was definitely fouled by number 20, Sommerfeld. So, Greenmont Perez got into the lane too early. So less than 5 minutes remaining before Israel celebrate a semifinal triumph over Belgium. Oh, De Ritter rather, standing there getting his hand taped. Surely he's not going to come into the game now unless they want to see. So he's obviously got some type of finger injury or hand injury. Maybe they want to see if he can run and play a little bit so he'll be able to go tomorrow. I don't know. It's just such a disappointing development for Belgium. And, I mean, you feel worse for him because you don't get to play in too many of these things. European Championship semifinals. So he's been deprived of that. Looks like he's not going to come in. First right. Just saw Di Maria knock one down, but they're going to guard him now. Here he is. Gets it to DeWild. Swalfs puts up the jumper. So Israel reached the final in 2017 in this very arena before losing to Greece. Then they won when they reached the final and beat Croatia in Chemnitz, Germany. That was in 2018. And then 2019, they hosted the Under-20 European Championship, won as well. So they will be going for a third. They'll be going to a fourth final and aiming for a third title in this very competition since 2018. And don't forget, you had 2020 and 21 that were canceled because of COVID. So who knows? Maybe they would have had good runs in those tournaments as well. Spain came in as the defending champions, so that just kind of underlines that's a great basketball country as well. Spain winning it in 2015, 2016. They won it in 2022, but Israel knocked them out in the round of 16. So that three-point good by Verstraete. Well, constant movement. You can see You pass, you cut to the basket, you look for give and goes. Israel just played beautiful basketball, really. Open three, takes it, misses it. Beautiful when the shots go in. Probably the only thing they haven't done well today is shoot three-pointers. Di Maria hits a little, well, long jump shot. So Israel 3 of 25 from three-point range. But it hasn't mattered. They've won in other areas. 48 rebounds for them today, 36 for Belgium. Make that 37. Oh, nice pass. Nice cut. It's a learning experience. You got to learn how to look at that. Oh. Nope, they're not going to count it. He was holding onto the rim. Tried to dunk it. Final minute. So Daniel with 17 points, 18 rebounds. Noam Yakov, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Another good game, 10 points. 10 points for Zipper. Goite did well, 4 points. Isaac had 2 on the dunk. And Israel marching into the final of the Under-20 European Championship. We expected a close game. We didn't get it because this Israel team was just clinical. And you can't, you do feel bad that De Ridder couldn't play for Belgium, but they were able to play well with him in long stretches yesterday. But today they did not cope at all. So Belgium will have to regroup, come back and play either Greece or France tomorrow for third place. Meanwhile, this Israel team will play the winner of that next semifinal. And a great moment for coach Elad Hassan, who has led the team into the Under-20 European Championship final. 67-46, Israel win it. And you can just digest those numbers. Look at the rebounding. How do you explain the rebounding? That's the big question. 49-37. Hey, Wolf got to 17 points, but it was Noam Yakov who was really kind of serving as the trigger for this team. The spark. So I'll leave you with these highlights, and we'll get ready for the second semifinal. Israel rolling to victory. They've made it to the Under-20 European Championship final. They will take on the winner of the next semifinal, Greece against France.